How can you create safety? Let me just share one life-saving experience that I had to illustrate this point in conclusion. I found myself a few years back in an airport in Bangladesh. I had just finished a week's worth of work, and I arrived at the airport and my heart sunk. The airport was crammed with people. Obviously, the computers had broken down, and so people were being managed manually, and the line was moving slowly, and I start to worry, am I going to make my flight? Well, I got in the back of the line and start shuffling forward, and about an hour into it, I'm starting to get hopeful, and this woman comes across the lobby with a cart covered with luggage and pushes her way in line a few people ahead of me. She didn't know who she was messing with. And it wasn't me. Because while I was feeling irritated, the guy she cut right in front of went ballistic. He went bananas. He said, "You get out of line!" And she said, No, I have to get in line. I've got to make this flight because my kids are going to be at the airport. Please, please. And he says, "You get out of line!" And he pushes the cart. And she digs in and pushes back. And he digs in and pushes back. And pretty soon it's escalating. And finally, he pushes the cart aside. He doubles up his fist, and he's about to haul off and punch her. I'm standing about 5 people back in line, and I think to myself, I've got nothing better to do. I think I'll get involved. Well, I was seized with such a panic that all I could think to do was go position myself between him and her. Bad idea. The first thing I saw on his face was this look of confusion, but then it was this white-hot rage. His eyes are bugging out of his head. His fist doubles up even more. What story is he telling himself about me? Now I'm the great Satan. I'm the evil guy. So his eyes are bugging. He's balled up, and is this a crucial confrontation? My question to you is this. What would you say first? You don't have much time. What are the first words out of your mouth going to be? This is no different than when you need to confront a physician in a fast-paced, tight time frame, urgent need. What would you say first? Here's what I said. That was unfair for her to cut in front of you. She shouldn't have done that. You've been standing here in line for over an hour, as have I, and she cuts right in line in front of you, and that's unfair. She shouldn't be able to do that. And I'm going to help you solve the problem. We're going to get somebody from the airport over here, and we're going to work this out, and it's going to be okay. You see what I just did? All I did was create safety. The first thing you have to do to help somebody feel psychologically safe is make absolutely sure that they know 2 things. Number 1, that you care about their problem. And number 2, that you care about them. When they know that from you, they'll let you say anything that you need to say. They will. Including a doctor who you need to challenge about a diagnosis, or a peer. If they feel safe, they'll listen. They may not agree with you, but they're going to listen. And that's our chance. An amazing thing happened when I said that to him. His hand went down. His face turned back to a normal kind of expression. His eyes got smaller. You see what just happened? He's now safe. And then I said, and you don't get to hit her. I'm not going to let you punch her. But we're going to solve the problem. And you know what? He was okay with that. He was all right with it because he felt safe.